exception. That's what made you hard to quit. Oh, every rule I kept for a reason. Oh yeah, you step right through the middle of it. Oh, you always knew the exact moment to turn a doubt into a dare. Like certainty was something borrowed and confidence was easy to wear. I like the version of us in motion before the questions caught the pace, before we had to stand still long enough to see what wasn't really there. Some people fit inside a feeling better than they fit inside a lie. You were my favorite exception. That's what made it hard to quit. Oh, every rule I kept for a reason. Oh, you step right through the middle of it. Laundry turning in the basement room, white noise filling up the air. Found your hoodie in a cardboard box, didn't know it was still there. Held it for a second longer than the object really deserved, and folded it beside old photographs and all the versions that no longer worked. Upstairs, somebody laughed through an open window, the kind of sound that belongs to summer. You are my favorite exception. That's what made you hard to quit. Oh, every rule I kept for a reason. You step right through the middle of it. Maybe closure isn't finding answers. Maybe it's losing the need to ask. But try and stop with a quiet click, and the room felt lighter when I left it. The self-checkout called me by my rewards number, like we've known each other for years. Oh, I left it that longer than I should have. Some connections really are that shallow. You were perfect timing, wrong place, right move. A spark in the bright light, and nothing built to make it through. You always arrive with a little moment. chairs around us, morning waiting behind the glass. Neither of us knew it then, but we were already becoming a memory. Somewhere under delivery updates and spam. I didn't notice right away. It felt like information. You were a habit dressed as magic. That's why it took so long. Every warning sounded tragic until it sounded wrong. For connection, I mistook motion for a sign. You were a habit just as magic. That's why it took so long. Everyone, it sounded tragic until it sounded wrong. Automatic door slid open. Cold air rushed across the parking lot. You were a habit dressed as magic. That's why it took so long. Every warning sounded tragic until it sounded wrong. Some endings aren't a thunderstorm. They're realizing the weather changed. The traffic light turned green downtown, and for once I didn't look back. The hotel key card stopped working on the first try. You laughed, said it matched the timing. Outside, the city kept flashing its expensive promises. Neither of us looked impressed anymore. That's the dangerous part. the Wi-Fi password again. Same tables, same view of the street. I sat where we used to, wasting time.